Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how I apply gel polish on my natural nails and make it last 3+ weeks with no chipping and peeling. And I'm also going to be doing some super cute nail art as well. I got this PR package from Nail Reserve. It is 4 gel polishes and I cannot wait to show you all of the colors because they are just so gorgeous. I do have a discount code with them. You can get 50% off on up to 2 products, and it is Nails with Mandy with no capital letters and no spaces. I will also put that in the description box below. And just a little side note, you won't be able to use this discount code for bundles, and you also will not be able to use it if there is already an automatic discount on the website. You would have to wait until that discount is over in order to use my discount code. So a little bit more about Nail Reserve. They are a Los Angeles based company. They are vegan, cruelty free, and 21 free. And if you don't know what 21 free means, it basically just means that their formula is free from 21 of the most harmful chemicals found in nail polish. So their formula contains clean ingredients, and I can definitely tell that that is true because it doesn't even smell like a regular gel polish. Like, it doesn't smell like chemicals like a gel polish usually would. It actually smells like not that bad at all, and it's not a strong scent either, so that is definitely a pro. This first one I'm swatching is called Kiss Me Now, and I love that they have actual names for them instead of just like letters and numbers. It just makes it more fun. And this is also one of the gel polishes I use in today's nail set. I know there is already swatch on the top of the bottle, which I absolutely love, but I still did want to swatch all of them onto a swatch stick. I did do 2 coats, but I only filmed the first coat. But when I show the actual swatch, like right here, that is with 2 coats and the top coat and everything. This next one is called Less is More. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it might be a little hard to see on camera. These gel polishes go on really smoothly. I really like the consistency of the gel, and they are pretty pigmented. All you really need is 2 coats and you'll definitely be good to go. Another thing I did want to mention is these are 15 milliliter bottles, so pretty large for a gel polish bottle. I feel like a lot of times gel polish bottles are a little bit smaller, especially ones that you can find on Amazon and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that you do get a lot of product. This next gel polish I'm swatching is my favorite out of the 4. I do like all of them though because I did get to pick them out, so it was kind of hard choosing my favorite, but I think this one is my favorite, and I also love the name. It's called Rainforest Queen. This is also the other color I will be using in today's nail set. And lastly, we have this one, which is called Ice Mint. And for some reason, I noticed that this one was a little bit of a thicker consistency compared to the other ones. It was nothing bad. It still applied nicely, but I just wanted to point that out. They might not all be the same exact consistency. Here are those 4 gel polishes together. Let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite, and let's go ahead and get into the nail set now. So first I am starting out with nail prep. Nail prep is key if you want a long-lasting manicure. And first I am just starting out with pushing back my cuticles. This is going to just give you a little bit more space on the nail for you to apply gel polish, but it's also going to help it look better and last a little bit longer. There's a lot of options when it comes to cuticle pushers. There's metal ones like this, which is dual-ended, and I will be using the other side of this cuticle pusher here in a little bit. And there's also rubber ones, wooden ones, plastic ones. You can even push back your cuticles using your other hand if you really wanted to. So with the other side of the cuticle pusher, I use this side to scrape off the dead skin around the cuticle area, and this will help prevent lifting and peeling of the gel polish. Since I am applying the gel polish to my natural nails, I want to make sure that they are looking nice and even and smooth, so I'm just taking a hand file and filing my nails. Next, you're going to want to buff your nails. I am using a hand buffer, but you can also use an e-file or a hand file. And you're going to want to make sure that the buffer is a rough buffer, not a smooth buffer, because as you might know, they do make smooth buffers where it's meant to smooth out your nail, but you'll want the buffer that roughens up your nail. This will help the gel polish adhere, because gel polish likes to adhere to rough surfaces. If it is on a smooth surface, it's way more likely that it's going to peel off. Make sure to get all areas of your nails, the sides, edges, and everything like that. You just don't want to buff too much because that would just be unnecessary and it would thin out your nails eventually if you buff too much. So just buff enough so that you're roughening up the surface. I'm just going to brush off that nail dust with this brush, and then I am taking my Model 1's dehydrator and applying that to all of my nails. If you don't have a dehydrator, you can use rubbing alcohol or acetone. This is going to remove natural oils from your nails and make your gel last way longer. I used to not do this step, and once I started applying dehydrator or acetone to my nails, I noticed that my gel nails would last way longer, so I definitely recommend this step. I definitely recommend all of these steps, but if I were to choose the two most important ones, I would definitely say buffing and dehydrator are the two that I would definitely for sure do to have a long-lasting manicure. Now for the gel application, you're going to want to start out with a base coat. I am actually using a peel-off base coat, but if you're wanting a long-lasting manicure, then you're just going to want to use a regular gel base coat, not a peel-off base coat. But even with this peel-off base coat, it does last quite a while for a peel-off base coat. I do have a review video on this peel-off base coat. I do like it a lot. For the gel polish colors, I'm starting out with this Elsa Jelly gel polish. It's a nice nude jelly. It is pretty sheer, so if I'm remembering correctly, I think I did 3 coats, but I only filmed 2 of them. And this gel is just going to go on my thumbnail, middle, and ring fingernail. One tip for applying gel polish and making sure it'll last as long as possible is doing fairly thin coats. You don't want to glob on the gel polish and make a super thick coat at once because that'll just make it peel. I made this mistake when I first started doing gel nails, so just make sure to do fairly thin layers, and usually 2 to 3 coats will be fine. Now I'm doing the second coat, and like I just said, I did do a third coat but did not film it. On my index finger, I'm going to be applying 2 coats of the Kiss Me Now Nail Reserve Gel Polish. The only thing that I really didn't like about the Nail Reserve Gel Polish is how large the brushes are, but other than that, I really love this gel polish. That's really the only thing I didn't like. I do wish there were a little bit smaller brushes. It was a little bit more difficult than usual to paint with this brush, especially on short natural nails. Of course, you wouldn't want a super small brush either because that just makes it take a lot longer to apply the gel polish, but I usually like a nice medium brush and I just felt like it was a little too big. Finally, for the last space color on my pinky nail, I am taking this Rainforest Queen Nail Reserve Gel Polish, and I am just applying 1 coat because it is super pigmented. I did not need to apply another coat. I especially had trouble with painting the pinky with this big of a brush, but if you really need to, you could always just get a separate smaller brush and put the gel polish on a nail polish palette and use a different brush, but I didn't do that, and I did end up getting a little bit on my skin. Just a reminder to make sure to clean that up with acetone and a brush before curing if you do get gel polish on your skin. Now for the nail art, the only 2 colors I'm going to be using for the nail art is Kiss Me Now and Rainforest Queen, so I'm just putting a little bit of that on the nail polish palette. So for my thumbnail, I'm going to do a French tip with the sparkly silver, and how I do my French tips, it's just a little line in the middle of the nail, and then I just do the curved lines on each side connecting the French tip. Then just fill that in with color, of course. A lot of times I'll accidentally make my French tips uneven, so what I do is just get a micro brush and some acetone and just perfect my French tip with that. Using the green gel polish, I'm going to do a thin swirly line up the nail. And that is it for the thumbnail. I think this nail art is super cute and I love these 2 colors together. For the next nail, I'm going to be doing the same thing as the thumbnail, except it'll be a green French tip and a silver swirl instead of a silver French tip with a green swirl. I did have to go over that silver swirl a few times for it to be pigmented enough so that you can see it. last nail is going to be a little bit different than the other two with the nail art, but I'm basically just going to be taking this silver gel polish and doing a swirl across the nail, and then I'll take the green gel polish and do another swirl next to that, and then that'll be it. Today I'm going to be using the Beetles top coat. It's definitely still my favorite top coat I have tried. Last but not least, I am just applying some cuticle oil to my cuticles, and here is how the nail set turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I am really obsessed with this nail set, and I loved all of the nail reserve colors that I got, and I would definitely recommend that gel polish. It's a really high quality gel polish, probably one of the highest quality gel polishes that I own, and I am literally just obsessed with those colors. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go follow my Instagram and TikTok. That'll also be in the description box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.